Yeah, it's recording. Pretty much what I'm going to say is pretty much a repeat of of a video I made almost 7 years ago. 8 years ago now? 7 years ago. I think it was 8. It was during the Boston bombing. When the Muslims set off those pressure cooker bombs. I think that was 8 years ago now. Oh my gosh. Because it could have been 8 years now. I guess it was. My gosh, time's flying. But anyway, what I'll say is pretty much a repeat of that, being that another Muslim obeyed Quran 911 and was almost killed in Allah's cause. I know the brother saying, "Oh, he's crazy, he's paranoid," and people are saying, "Oh, he's crazy," and all that stuff. But you know something? What he did goes along perfectly with Quran 9:11, which tells Muslims to kill and be killed in the cause of Allah. Except this time he didn't get killed. He survived like the Joker did. Not Tamerlan, the speed bump, but Jokar Sonarev. Yeah, set off those pressure cooker bombs, killed that little boy and maimed and those other people. But this guy went a step further by killing a cop and 9 others. And people are calling for him to be killed, death penalty and stuff like that. But you want to know something? I don't think they should kill him. I don't. I think I really don't think it was his problem. I don't think he's crazy. I think he was just trying to obey the Quran, mostly Quran 9:11, 38 and 39. Instead of giving the guy the death penalty, like there's some of them are saying, they should lock him up, not kill him, lock him up for a long time, very long time, and play the only thing he can see or hear are David Wood videos and Acts 17 apologetics. David Wood, although he's not doing much right now, because Facebook shut off his, he can't get money now, so he's probably working and not being able to do what he wants, which is expose Islam. But he's got a lot of videos on the internet, as far as I can tell right now. Some are running 24/7. And if they continue to run 24/7, that would be one site I would want this killer to see. David Wood videos, Acts 17 apologists. Also, Christian Prince, author of The Deception of Allah. Also, Jay Smith. Jay Smith is doing a fantastic job of showing how Mecca actually came into existence after Muhammad. He's doing an excellent job. If you look on a map before Muhammad, you won't see Mecca. It wasn't on the trade routes and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, the qiblas of early mosques point to Petra, not Mecca. So Jay Smith, but definitely David Wood and Christian Prince. Christian Prince was my very first internet teacher of Islam. I remember the time when he had Muhammad Tube. I used to put videos on there that he inspired, and also but he did the deception. He wrote The Deception of Allah and section in Islam. He's a native Arabic speaker, and he really knows his SHIT, Islam. He knows it really well. So I would want this killer to not get killed, but to sit through those videos of Acts 17 apologetics, David Wood, Christian Prince, author of Deception of Allah, and even Sam Shamoon, even though he was mostly a preacher. He's not, but he knows a lot about Islam. I'd like to have him sit through his videos, and who knows, maybe he'd come to Jesus Christ. I don't know. Islam Critiqued, another guy I would like him to sit through his videos. Islam Critiqued, even some of my videos. Dragon Driver 100, yeah. Ramit Ramsey, yeah. Although I don't post videos there anymore. And Ramit Ramsey, it's not always dealing with Islam. There's a lot of other stuff too. But I would, and I don't post to Ramit Ramsey anymore. I don't post to Dragon Driver anymore either. But the videos are there, and some of them are David Wood videos. I'd have him see those. And in the process, it would be worse than death for him. You know why? Because he would find out that he killed 10 innocent people who are not the worst of creatures, like Quran 98.6 calls non-Muslims. Quran 98.6 says non-Muslims are the worst of creatures, and that you are to kill them. Well, it says fight, but it's really kill, until they pay an extortion tax or become Muslim. That's see Quran 9:29. And this Muslim, this Ahmad Alissa guy, would learn. Not only did he kill innocent people for this stupid book, but he would also find out how badly it blows it with science, where the Quran teaches that we, as embryos, go through a 10... Well, actually, Muhammad said that in Sahih. But there's Quran Surah 96, which is called the clot. And you find out why, because in Sahih sound hadith, Muhammad says that we, after we go through a 40-day blood clot stage, then an angel comes and let us know, writes a decree of where we're going to go, either in heaven or even paradise, the garden, or the fire, hell someday. But he'll learn about that, and that goes totally against science. We never go through a blood clot stage. A blood clot is dead blood. You're not going to see an embryo coming out of that like Muhammad taught. Also, he would learn by watching David Wood and the Christian Prince, and Sam Shamoon, Islam Critiqued, and the Apostate Prophet. Oh my gosh, the Apostate Prophet. I can't believe I forgot him. But he's fantastic also. He's not a Christian, but he really knows Islam. He's an ex-Muslim. And he'll learn through the Apostate Prophet that the Quran teaches that the sky is a canopy, an object that can fall on us if not held up by Allah. He'll also learn through that guy and the others, including my other videos that I wrote, that I put together, that meteors burning up the Earth's atmosphere are not really meteors burning the atmosphere, but are shooting stars, literal shooting stars. They are stars used as missiles against Satan. He'll learn that. That's what the Quran teaches. When you look at the night sky and see the lamps, those are used as guard to chase Satan away if Satan tries to spy on Allah. Yeah, he'll learn that. And he'll think, oh my gosh, I killed for this caveman stuff. He'll also learn, this Ahmad Alissa guy, that the Quran blows it again with science by teaching that deaf ants actually communicate through speech and know who people like Solomon are and the existential threat human feet pose to them and their anthill. They'll learn that. He'll also learn that a guy named Dul Qarnayn, which some believe, that Muslims used to believe it was Alexander the Great, but so when they found out that Alexander the Great was a bisexual, and a pagan, they go, oh no, he's Dul Qarnayn is somebody else. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's Dul Qarnayn. I don't care if he was Alexander the Great or just some Shmo Joe, you know. The thing is, the Quran has this guy, this Dul Qarnayn, this possibly Alexander the Great, who knows, walking so far west that he finds where the sun actually sets. And then according to Muhammad, he says that the sun asks permission of Allah to rise again. And someday it'll be denied at the end of the world. It'll be denied, and the sun will have to rise in the west, and stupid stuff like that. But if he came upon that, I think that would be worse than death for him, because he would realize just how He ruined people's lives for nothing. Nothing at all. And hopefully he'll come upon the one scripture, a couple of scriptures in the Quran that I think he should come upon, which is how the Quran says it confirms the before scriptures, which is the Bible. And that, according to Quran 1094, a Muslim is to come to me for my reading, not my reciting, but my reading of the before scriptures. And that in Quran 547, I'm to use the Injil, the Gospel, the New Testament, to judge therein of the, quote, clear signs, the Quran. And that I, according to Quran 560, I have no ground to stand upon unless I stand firm upon the Torah and Injil. And the Quran is right when it says it should believe in all the books of Allah, of course, minus the Quran. And all the books of Allah are the Bible. That's according to Quran 4, 136, 150, 151, 152, 2, 285, and 40, 70 through 72. As a whole. And, or either that, or they should do that, or according to that, those as a whole, a Muslim would be dragged off into hellfire. Yeah. If they don't believe in all the books of Allah, which would be, again, the Bible. Of course, I think they should stay away from the Quran. But anyway, that's the kind of punishment I think the guy needs. To find out just how badly the Quran blows it with science, and maybe he would obey Quran 1094 and come to me for my reading of the before scriptures, which I will then tell him that the only confirmation is between the Old and New Testament, not the Quran, because the death of Jesus Christ on the cross is the only action in any religion that makes sense of all the sin offerings and blood atonement described in the Torah. All is but given to Musa. And who knows, maybe he'd become a Christian and escape hell. Because again, I don't think it was his fault for what he did. It's because he actually believed the crappy Quran, except for the stuff that really blows it with science. So, that's what I think he should do. That's what I think we should do for him. Lock him up, but have him only see David Wood videos of XMT Apologetics, Christian Prince, Jay Smith, and Samson Moon. Some of my videos, and the Apostate Prophet, even though he's not a Christian. But